This land is known as Gunana, a good place to stay. Yeah, it feels like it calls me back because I like to be sitting under the oak trees on the beach. In the afternoon on weekends, Saturday and Sundays, I ask the little children around my area, can we go down and pick up some oysters today and sit at the beach? The little children are willing to come because they pick up their lines and then go to the reef. And that's where a lot of children get a lot of oysters and crabs. Sometimes little boys take spears and they can come back with crabs or other fish, you know.
We do have some explicit beliefs that form the basis of everything that we do, but essentially it's about having high expectations. It's actually believing that our kids can succeed. High expectations for our kids, not necessarily of our kids, but for our kids. And a preparedness to come and to work and to support our kids to achieve to the best of their ability. The other belief, I guess, is in teachers themselves, and that's teachers believing that they themselves can teach to a high standard, given the right support and the right conditions, that not only can our students achieve to a high level, but the teachers can teach to a high level.
The thing that you need to do when you come here is embrace the community. Get to know community, get to know the workings of the community, get to know all your teachers because they're the people who support you all the way through. The admin team will look after you also. But come here with an open mind, open heart, and embrace the community. That's the best advice you could ever have.
Well, it is an expectation that you will go out and visit families and complete home visits, and this also includes positive home visits to inform parents how their students are going with their learning. It is a way of building those partnerships and relationships with community members.
It's really important to build relationships with the kids and their families especially, because they need to know that you care. That's one of the hugest things with these families, is that if the parents know that you care about their children, they're more likely going to send their kids to school and get an awesome education.
If you're willing to come with an open heart and an open mind, if you're willing to work as hard as you've ever worked before, if you're willing to listen and to adapt, I'll guarantee you that not only will you leave with an improved skill set, but also with memories that could last you a lifetime.
The challenge to you as teachers is to come in and bring that old style of teaching where you're caring for the students.
But when you do come in, don't lock yourself away. Get to know the people and the trust. There was only one young teacher that done that, and boy, he was the best here.
When teachers come in, they should mingle. They shouldn't be jammed up in their house. They should be joining the footy team or whatever. And we had some good teachers like that, and they got on really, really good, and everyone remembers their names. But the ones that hide away in the house, well, you got to mix. Don't be scared, you can't get hurt here.
They do take a long time to warm to you. I think I'd say it took at least the first term for them to trust me that I was going to come every day and I was going to be there for you. So that was a big thing, but just kind of once you get them on board and once you get them believing in you and believing in themselves, they're just brilliant. They want to learn. They're saying things to each other like, you need to come to school every day, mate, because you're getting better every day. So they're speaking that to each other rather than just me telling them what's important and you need to come to school.
Well, we are a Fleming school, and that's wonderful. So we're doing explicit instruction here at the moment, and it is a fantastic structure. So it starts with a warm-up, so it really gets the kids engaged, focused, which will only help with behaviour, and it gets their brains firing. So then we do the I do, where I'm showing the students the concept. We do, so we do it together, and then you do, so the students do it. So it's scaffolded in sequence so that all students know. And then we finish with like a plough back, which is me reflecting, seeing where the students are at the moment. So With explicit instruction, I can actually see the progression in the students. It is amazing. So they're all engaged, and it makes me create really engaging learning activities. So from the very first second we start the lesson with the warm-up, the kids are actually focused to the very last plough back.
Our community has become a very peaceful and settled community after struggling through, issues of alcohol and drug abuse and domestic violence, where our parents have reached out and seen that they need their children to get the best of education. They are now starting to encourage their kids to go to school a lot better than it was 10 years ago. Although we're achieving that, we're still not achieving certain levels of maths, reading and writing as per the mainstream. The chance to get the best teachers we can to this community will help our kids achieve equal status as the rest of Australia.
Well, the first thing that we'd like them to make themselves feel at home, and if they feel a little bit out of place with or feel a bit unsettled, to let us know, because we're here for them and we're here to help them, and we will help them in those matters. And we, as an elder, I feel that that is my responsibility towards the teachers coming here, because we are the people of this community, and we would like to support them and help them and make them feel that they are welcome and feel at home.
I'd like the teachers, if they're having problems, here, or they feel uncomfortable or homesick and that, I'd encourage them to come to me. They, just put a loving arms around them and say that we're here. You talk and I'll listen.
Doomadgee State School has approximately 22 to 23 teachers that are actively on class. We also have a lot of support personnel that go around and support teachers in class through the SEP program, through guidance, through coaching, also through line management. The elements that we also provide for education is from pre-prep all the way through to year 10. We are across the single campus, and throughout the next few years we'll be looking at continuing to build up that junior secondary program. My key driver around all of our improvement agendas and all of our engagement with EQ and our community is very much around all children having access to a quality education that is based on the Australian curriculum and is very much compatible with them moving into any other area, any other place and space that they may wish to live in the future, and they have the skills and capabilities and capacity to be able to be part of that community.
So when you're a teacher and you're coming to Doomadgee, you will absolutely love it. You will love it. You'll love the community. You'll love the support that is in place in the school with the teachers, with each other. And you'll love teaching the children. That's the main thing that you will absolutely love.
We don't say the word welcome.
Okay.
Or there's a word, we say go with the come. Come my friend, come. That's how the old people in the early days welcome, come, and that person comes and feel welcome, sit down, just sit down beside me, something like that. That's what they used to. The Ganglia people would say, go, come, my friend, come.